Alright, we are in the part 2 of the stream. For everyone watching, I don't think so though. So yeah, that's a bit of an issue. 20 minutes for real. Let's get in truck. I'm starting like second, so should be a fun race. I think I keep it up. Let's try and do better because now that I have lower frequencies, I just wish the internet will work better. So, I don't know what the quality will be like, but honestly, I don't even care at this point. Just let me race. Going to the bathroom real quick. The speed run. E2. The driver's seat. Okay, everything works. A little bit too late if something didn't work. At least move out of the way. Something. Fuck me. The fuck was there? Just saw him inside and I just messed up the breaking point. What the fuck, this tire is not turning? Not braking? Bro, I'm not losing more time than that. Honestly, this is bullshit. Just push. Didn't expect cold tires to be this cold. It's like a racing, I just gotta wait for people to die. We don't have DRS, we just have push to pass for information. They're going so slow, these guys. Maybe they just crashed. Ayla, what are you doing here? Yeah, it's so slippery now, there's a truck. Already be doing 22. Great, I'm not gonna catch him up anytime soon. Just run another mile of my races. Great. Losing time, losing time. I just can't wait to see this guy move out the way. Do I lag? Why am I lagging? Stop. Fuck, man. I got no sleep here, literally. I feel nothing. Fucking hell, bro. My tires. It's gone. Do it. Good job. Great. I took everything I could. Great race. Awesome. Replay. Guys, I'll put you in the other window. The podcast one, I think it's called. switch windows. This one should be fine. I will leave my microphone away. Unless Piotr decides to show up and put y'all in the Twitch stream if I can.
Keeping it on track and well, just trying not to drive too hard because I didn't have the pace, so don't go looking for it. Just do what you know how to do.
It definitely seemed like execution when it came to staying on the track was imperative, and we saw so many drivers with so much pace, just dipping a wheel, especially in the southern loop. That entry, what made it so difficult to get through that southern loop side by side, or trying to battle through that section of the track?
Which part is the Southern Loop?
Oh, apologies. So, turn two. So you had the flat out, obviously first corner flat out, Miller corner,
Ah.
and then the southern loop is. Sorry, I'm still in commentator mode here. The southern loop is that long left hander that just keeps going on forever. Right before you do the run down to turn four, the dive down the hill into the right.
So what makes that corner difficult is it's quite deceptive. You can go into the corner quickly, but then it tightens up on a crest, so you can't actually see the corner tightening up. So you just need to go through that corner uh, quite often to actually get it right. I have quite a bit of experience around here just on bikes instead of cars, so I know how annoying turn two is.
Gotcha. In terms of race one versus race two, was there anything that you were able to kind of learn from race one? It seemed like getting to the front was just the way that it worked out in race one, but race two, was there anything that you were able to kind of adjust?
Um, Not really. I didn't really get a chance to do anything because I got spun in the hairpin, unfortunately. Because I mean, it's just a lot of high speed, constant radius corners, and those are always the most baffling to me when I don't have pace. Because I'm just kind of waiting for the corner to end, and it's basically just one line. So maybe there was something in the setup. Maybe there's a little something in my driving. I'm not sure. Just it was just keeping it on the road and just trying not to overdrive because that is usually something that makes me lose time.
Yeah, definitely. Next round out, it's our final round. Tier falls down.
Don't really know what to expect, so yeah, just go in, see what happens, especially because I am back into eat, sleep, college sim race repeat mode. So just show the goal is to just try and show up rather than actually getting a good result.
Gotcha. Well, it sounds like you ruined that with a win in race one there. Anybody you'd like to shout out?
Um I don't. No, not really. 'Cause I don't know why turn one happened. Whoever that engineering the win for me.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of drivers looking at a lot of onboards from a lot of corners. I think there's going to be some debriefs, both good and bad, later on here. But Max Simons, thank you so much. Again, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
I'm gonna try to put a replay. Just wishing it's a folder. Nothing to do about that.
A bit going a bit wide into turn two while going side by side with Matt. The car is very nice. I like it. The track was really flawless. Maybe a bit bumpy at some point, but for the rest it went pretty fine. I'm pretty happy with the results considering I never like compared to the rest of the grid. I have a lot less experience in the car, so yeah.
Yeah, it was really an impressive. It was really an impressive debut, and we were especially impressed with the way that you were able to get all of those overtakes done at the beginning of race one. Especially, you really found yourself right up in the hot seat early on. How was that feeling once the first race got going?
I mean, I'm pretty used to having good starts in basically almost any car, so I knew I could probably get someone on the jump. Didn't really expect to find myself like that much in front, but it was a pretty nice feeling whenever you get this kind of starts. It's pretty nice. I mean, it went how it went in the end, but that's purely on a bit of lack of practice. I didn't really practice a lot, so yeah.
When it came to turn two, you spoke about turn two there. I was calling it the Southern Loop, is the track map nomenclature there. What made turn two so difficult, right? Because we saw so many drivers dipping a right rear wheel out there when trying to go side by side. We saw others just trying to go two and almost three wide on some of the start procedures. What made turn two so tricky?
I mean, going side by turn two is on a base turn that wants to drag you in towards the outside with the uphill basically dragging you towards the outside of and the grass. And then obviously if you had side by side having another car alongside you, which you have to account for, considering you cannot just tune in on them, you have to either you pull out of the move or you are in the inside. Like if you're in the inside, you can probably keep going, and if you trust enough the other driver to not turn in on you to avoid going on the outside, you can probably get the move done. Um, but yeah, it's a really risky corner. Um, so yeah, like even and like this track is a low downforce kind of track, so the front wasn't really like you know dragging you towards the inside of the corner, more like the outside.
Gotcha, definitely. When it comes to Autopolis in Japan, next time out will be the final round of this championship. Are you planning on attending?
I might just for the experience since I've never heard of the track, so I can add a track to the list of tracks that I've raced. So if I find the time, probably yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I think part of the way that Phoenix SimSport has set up this Formula Regional Series is we go to a lot of interesting different tracks that, it's not necessarily, GT3s at Spa or, F1 cars at Abu Dhabi, those kind of, you know, I guess run of the mill championships that are really hard to win because there's so much confidence and so many drivers have so much experience. And so whenever we go to, and I've talked to a couple other people before you here, when we go to Autopolis, everybody's gonna have to Google, what's the best way around this place? How do I get quick? And so again, we really hope to see you there. And again, congratulations on running so far up in the order there, especially on your debut. And you looked really good out there. And of course, a couple of times off the track, but that was
Yeah.
that was kind of in dire circumstances there. Is there anybody you'd like to shout out?
I mean, Peter, who basically like
Tutti
helped me
giocane
like
buona.
making the setup.
Jinjoshi ancora no.
Basically, because I was confused about it a bit. Obviously, Max, who is one of my competitors in the MX5, he was doing great, and I guess my friends.
Nice. Well, again, congratulations on a successful debut there, and we will see you on the next one.
Yep, cheers.
All right, we'll go ahead and now speak to Eric Onenby. Eric, it's James in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Indeed. Copy.
Well, we didn't see much of you in the first race, and but we did see plenty of you in the second race. There, it's a Mach 1 Motorsport 1-2, and bringing it home at the line there. Jack Smith taking the win right in front of you. How was it out there?
It was really, really, really fun. I missed race 1 because I was on a friend's graduation party and it was very fun. But then I joined late, I joined last, and then in some way, in some fashion, I was up into like I think P2 at the end of lap 2, and I was, whoa, what am I doing here? And so I realized with me, Jack, and Kabaka breaking off a little bit, and then after that, I noticed Jack got a little bit ahead of me, and then they started battling like crazy. And I know they're P2, P1, and P2 in the championship standings, so I just sat back and because I knew they were going to be aggressive to each other. So yeah, I just sat back, and then final lap, some of the final corners in sector 3, Kabaka went off, and yeah, I got the P2. So I think if I really tried and went all out there, I would have had shot at the win. But I felt like, yeah, let's just chill. I've had my moments. Let's sit back. So yeah.
A very mature drive there with the end of the championship in mind, I guess. It was really, really exciting nonetheless, and it was really getting close between you and Smith as well, right? Because Smith was having a look at the back of Kabako, and all of a sudden Onenby would be, quarter of a second or less, and it was kind of, which Mach 1 motorsport driver is going to be having a go at the VFT in front. When it came to race 1 versus race 2, was there anything that well, sorry, that's not the question, because you weren't involved in race 1. So
I wasn't there.
So let's see. In terms of Autopolis coming up next time out, this will be the final round of the championship. And are you looking forward to Autopolis? Do you have any experience around there?
No, I don't really. It will be fun. Try, of course. Maybe I'll skip race 1 to get a good result in race 2 again. You never know.
just put all your eggs in one race.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, anybody you'd like to shout out?
No, Jack Smith for winning the race, and HC for getting the fastest lap.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much here, Air, for joining us in the commentary booth. And as always, congratulations on a successful P2 in the second race. And we missed you dearly in the first race, and hope to see you next time out at Autopolis.
Yeah. Yep. Bye-bye.
All right. And now they've been patient here. We'll bring in Federico Latini themselves. Federico, how is it going over there?
I think fine, honestly.
How was it out
Nothing
there?
too extravagant.
Extravagant?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Could you talk us through both of the race starts for 1 and 2 there? It seemed like you were up and down the grid. You were way up at the front, and then you were kind of further back near the top 10. How were those starts for you?
In the race 1 was kind of fire, honestly. I tried doing not getting any contacts or anything like that, and I did manage to get in the first 4, but something happened during the race 1. Apparently I got contact on my rear wheel and spun out the truck. Another car hit me because it's a crash in the middle of the truck, and there is no way for anybody to actually pass there. And I got front wing damage, like a lot, and I was struggling all the race.
Yeah, so it sounds like that was kind of an uphill battle there from then.
Yeah, I tried a bit, but I was only losing, honestly.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just going to ask a couple more questions about when it came to turn 2. A lot of drivers were either going off in there or kind of complaining about how tricky it is, and it seems like an off-camera corner. Were you having any issues in turn 2?
Honestly, I did not have any issues. I was fine with it. I just tried to do my line without intercepting anyone else, so that's cool.
Excellent. We're heading to Autopolis next time out, the final round of the season. Are you looking forward to that one? Do you have any experience at Autopolis?
on top of the track. I never raced there before, and I don't even know how the corners works there. So it's gonna be a blind track for me, like usual. That's about luck, I guess.
You said as usual there, so that seems like you're just going to be showing up and doing what you do best, just kind of getting out there and doing that. It seems like it's going to be a relatively blind track for a majority of the field, so it's almost like it's going to be a full reset potentially. So we'll have to see who can get up to speed, and hopefully you're going to be one of those drivers. Anybody you'd like to shout out?
I'd love to shout out, especially to Piotr Strakovsky. We had a great fight in the race one, even though I had damage. And an honest shout out to Larry Petraia and Peter Zavikis. Race 2 was fantastic. We had so many battles. I got nothing to regret about these races just gone so far, like it usually is. So
Yeah, it did really feel like a test out there for me because I was trying to show at least two battles and talk about a third, and a fourth battle would spring up. And it really felt like when you're trying to put your finger in all the holes of the dam or something, trying to keep the water from not leaking. And it really got difficult. So I basically just had to try to figure out which battle to look at. I felt like a chameleon at times, but that was just because of the good show that you guys put on. So again, thank you so much for joining me here in the commentary booth, and we look forward to seeing you next time out at Autopolis.
thank you.
Now we'll bring in Strakowski here. Hello, hello. This is James up in the commentary booth. You got a copy? Mr. Strakowski, you may be muted there.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the commentary booth here. It's James up in the booth. I was just going to ask you a couple questions about how it was out there.
Yeah, the race one was honestly quite crazy for me. I mean, like everyone kind of like went off in the start, so I got like quite high upwards. I think I was like in P3 at some point, but then I actually lost it into turn 2 when I was defending, and I went back to P7, I believe. And then at the end of race 1, I had pretty bad tires on the rear, so I spun out myself and went back to P9. So I was pretty much all over the place in race 1.
Race 2, it looked like you got up to the podium positions and you were there. Actually, I believe you were leading the race. Right? I believe it was at least one lap.
I was leading the race for about one lap, but I've seen that some people behind me were quite faster, so I tried to just let them through and not really fight with them because, well, it would probably just slow me down more. So I just wanted to maximize my pace and just finish as high as I could.
It looks like with the... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that there were some moments where I almost crashed with people going into that turn 2. It's like really tricky because I had a weird line that most people seem to not have. They were braking quite late there, so it was quite scary for me because I had this different approach. I was just braking quite early and then like being very tight to the apex. So there were a couple of moments where I thought I would just crash with someone.
We did pick
But
that
the
up on
race
the
was quite
broadcast,
fun.
trying to see you go into turn 4 and turn 10. Those really sharp right-handers. It did seem like there was a different line that you were approaching it with.
Yeah, I did notice that too. Some people were doing it quite differently. Yeah, race 2 was quite clean for me. I had no issues really, didn't hit anyone. I think in race 1 I had a bit of contact with my teammate, which was quite unfortunate. I don't know if that was on the broadcast though.
Well, yeah, we definitely. I was telling telling Federico earlier on that it almost seemed like a pressure cooker. It almost seemed like a test for me trying to watch. You know, I've got 2 or 3 battles going on, and a fourth one springs up. So it was just excitement and action all over the place. And we tried to pick up as many of those battles as possible. You guys just put on such a good show. In terms of the driver's standings, it looks like you are currently in apologies, in 12th position, but I think that after this round, you may be moving up to potentially 10th. I'll have to make sure I get my numbers
that'd
right.
be quite nice. That'd be quite nice. I definitely am happy with the result. The qualifying was quite bad for me. I had a lot of pace in qualifying that I didn't really use. But yeah, the race probably my best race in this league ever, so I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, it definitely was probably your most impressive drive so far. And speaking of which, we have Autopolis coming up next week, the final round of the season. You have any experience around Autopolis? Are you looking forward to that one?
No, I honestly I haven't driven any of the tracks here before, so I pretty much have to learn each one every time. But it's a fun experience, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Excellent. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you out there one more time for this season 18 here on Formula Regional. Anybody you'd like to shout out?
Well, obviously my teammate. It was really great racing with him today. I don't know about anyone else really. I don't remember at this point.
All good, all good. Well, thank you so much for joining us here in the commentary booth, and I'll put you back where I found you. But again, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, that was the rest of the grid there, and we will leave you with this: the calendar here for the upcoming. I was gonna say races. Upcoming race again, tear down the cheek. Autopolis International, 9th round of Formula Regional Season 18 here on Phoenix SimSport. June 18th, we'll have a title decider. We still have a championship or champion to crown, and we will see you there. Again, I've been James Newton here on Phoenix SimSport. Thank you so much, and take care.
Hello.
Hello, who's that? Oh, hello. Yeah, doing solo must have been hard.
The report channel is gonna be absolutely packed this week, I think.
Yeah, see you in a week. Thanks for streaming.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Should be on now. We got everything. Perfect.
I really want to watch the live stream when they finish it. I mean the Phoenix one, because I
It's
really want
already
to see
ended,
those.
so you can actually go and watch it.
Oh, okay. I guess I need to reload the page. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they showed like any of the fighting, because it was a lot of it, really. So it'd be so unfortunate if they
I
didn't.
mean, I got my POV from
Let me
the
see.
Minardi account other than that. If the fights with me and everyone else didn't got streamed, I got the Minardi stream anyways. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna like probably like do the onboard video again, like the last one, because this one was much better. So
I don't know what to clip on the live stream, honestly. Just happened everything. there. Just did a double overtake with push the bus button. I I was saving up the pass to crash buttons. So in the last lap I had it, even though I was first, and I used it all because I needed it for Peter Zavikis not to overtake me.
I really have no idea how they were doing those laps in qualifying, though. I mean, they did like Jack Smith did 121.6. I have no idea how he can do that, to be honest. I mean, even in the race, he was like super fast as well.
I mean, Jack
I
Smith
don't
is
know if that's
actually
like
the best driver in the league currently, so I don't know what to say about it. This team.
not more so Miku.
No, Massa is not the
I thought it was
fastest
Marcel.
currently. That's impressive, you know.
Where was he this race as well? He wasn't there. So
He didn't
that's kind of
wasn't here,
unfortunate for us.
so for the race. So this was our only chance to actually do a good result, and you did it.
Real. Yeah, I wish I didn't do so many mistakes in race one, because that would be more points if I got like P5
I
in
just
race
wish I
one.
didn't
How
got
many points
taken
is it?
out in race one. So
Is it literally just 5 points that I'm gonna get, or is it even less for the second race?
it's less for the second race. So
Yeah, I mean, I know it's less than the
but you
first, but
you will event
how much
you
is it?
did get more
P5.
points than race one anyway. So
Oh yeah, okay, but like I just wonder how many it's
I'm
for
checking
P5 on
now
the
how
sprint.
the point system works.
Because they don't have it on the Phoenix website. I mean, not the sim grid. They don't have it there.
Oh yeah, it's just race point. So
Yeah, they don't show for the sprints.
if I remember correctly, there is the results on the Phoenix server. So you can check here. Sprint race for the the last position to take
I
points
might
is 10th. So you did for 5th 12 points. That is the exact same of and finishing in P10 in race one.
You know, I'm actually pretty sure that even the scoring that they have. Okay, wait, no, okay, forget. Yeah,
It's like that because in the results it's literally that. So it's written that.
I might get like P13 in the standings. I think.
What did you get
after this race? I'm pretty
Did
sure.
you get any contact with anyone? I don't know because I wasn't there.
No, I mean, no, I mean, I only got contact with you, to be honest.
I mean, penalty is only for one race, so don't worry about it.
I don't think I'll get any penalty unless you do report me. So I hope you
I'm
don't.
gonna not report you. I told you before after the race one because that content.
Yeah,
I mean, was pretty upset about it. It's fine, you know.
I know. I felt so bad after that.
Like I didn't
I was
even
like,
know
you
if
know,
I
I
break
was
too
just hitting
early
my
or
head.
it was just you that sent it.
You know, you were braking quite
Yeah.
early compared to me. I mean, like everyone was. I had like very late braking the line into that corner. You know,
Yeah, but
I
the
was
exit is
doing
very
a lot
poor
of
when you do
corners
that.
differently to everyone else. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I still manage to like get a good exit as
That's a bit
well
too
with
risky.
doing that. If I had like if I got a good rotation, then it would work. But yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, and like a lot of corners, I had like very weird lines. I don't know why, but like I was just doing a lot of corners differently. Like turn two, I was braking like very early and just like holding a tight line to the apex, you know, to the center, and then just like floor it on the exit. Because it's like cambered corner, you know, it goes like downwards to the outer edge.
Yeah.
So when you're on the inside, you have like a little bit more, you know, grip. You can like turn a bit more. So it's like beneficial to be on the inside line. But a lot of people were braking quite late there. I mean, you were, some other people as well. I braked very early, and in like, you know, the hairpin. I braked quite early too, and then I did like a V line basically. That's what I was mostly trying to do in the hairpin. And a lot of people were also doing that quite differently. They were like going close to the inside and stuff like that.
Well,
Oh yeah, and the downhill corner. Like I was braking late there as well. Like there were multiple times that I thought I would like almost hit someone.
I mean,
Like it's like
happens.
a weird combination because did you hit anyone aside from me hitting you?
I just got hit. I didn't hit anyone in this race. Both of them. So I was just taken out, honestly.
What is this? Is this race 8 or race
This is
9? Because I don't
round 8.
remember.
So
Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm in the standings. I'm gonna get P13 probably
behind me? Oh
because
yeah.
aren't you P10
I don't remember honestly.
in the standings? You're P10 in the
Let me check.
standings. By literally by like 1 point, and there's like two guys behind you that they're like it's like you have 74, guy behind you has 73, and then Chiriak has 72. And then I'm there with like a Chris that probably didn't do any racing. I'm definitely gonna like go up higher
Like, yeah,
after this
let
race.
me check.
The commentator was saying that I might get like P12 or something, but no, I don't think so because I'm like 30 points down on the guy in P12.
I mean, it's doable if you think about it.
I don't remember really like
It
what the how many points
He
I'm gonna
just
get for this, to
done
be honest.
more races than you. That's it.
Yeah, that's also true.
He didn't get
Maybe,
point in the
maybe
first
after the
one though,
final race. That's also true.
but he did skip a race.
Yeah, I might overtake him at the end of the
I mean, if you
season.
do a podium, yeah.
I was also like thinking about yeah, I wish I got a better result because that would have been like quite a lot of points. But I'm kind of like confused because sometimes after a result like this, I think like I kind of like F4 cars, and like the GT4 races are like quite late. But then again, we already like made the livery, so it'd be like stupid to like not race there. I don't think I can do like F4 and GT4 at the same time because not only like my hands will hurt because like I think it's like Friday. I'm not sure. It's probably like very close to each other, like GT4 and the F4.
Yeah, it's
And then also my wheel might not be able to recover from that. So I don't know.
don't worry. It just needs a few hours to recover, and no needs it doesn't need a day. I'm pretty sure about that. So when you're sleeping, it recovers
Wait,
everything.
really? Like it's like the same day?
Yeah, you can use it in the same day. No worries.
I mean, use what? What are you
Your
talking
steering
about?
wheel, of course.
A steering wheel? What, you mean like do like
The rest,
GT4 and like
the
F4 at
resting
the
time
same
of the
day?
steering wheel. We'll talk about that.
I mean, I need like 1 day at least, for the wheel to like not pulsate or something because it does like weird
You know
things.
that
Are you watching the review still?
the replay of the race.
Yeah.
Watching what race?
I mean the replay of
I'm not
the
watching it
race
right
we
now
had.
because first I gotta end the stream, and I will end it sooner. I just wanted to add a thing, and it's like it could happen that the races from Original and GT4 are in the same day because sometimes they do more races in the same day. Only the times are different. So after one ends, the other one starts practice. You got a little bit, an hour or so to rest, and maybe even less. You are briefing, and then you gotta jump into a different car, completely changing your mindset. That's what Max Simons and Masamiku do the most of the time. So
Hmm.
I'm only racing in two different race days. Like in today, I got
Yeah, I have no
I
I have no idea how people can do two categories at the same day.
I'm
My brain would explode
I mean,
from that.
they got brain. Apparently, they don't care about the setup, health. So, just like me, you know.
How was your start? Because my start in race 1 was like really bad.
Mine was actually pretty good, honestly. I was in top 4 consistently.
Also, how do people get jump start penalties? Because I literally can't like go with my car. It just like locks me in place, I'm pretty sure. I think. I mean, I don't know. Do they start from like first gear and then release the clutch? What do they even do? Do they like anticipate when the lights go out? Because I don't know. I have no idea how they get the penalty for a jump
I
start.
mean, might be they lose the clutch for a bit, because they're in first gear, you know, and use their clutch to start.
Yeah, maybe I should try that. Maybe it's better than starting from neutral.
I'm pretty sure, starting without anything and just putting the first gear full gas, it's pretty useful and it works as well. Because the second race start I had, it was perfect, and I literally done that.
Maybe everyone else just fucked up and you
Nah,
just did
hell
the
nah,
normal thing.
that won't happen. Never happened in my life. Pretty sure this is possible.
Wait, did they mistake me for you? Wait, hold on.
I'm pretty
lap 1
sure,
I
you
spun
know,
out.
because I was the one behind, even though it was in the right. Let me check. Where they are they writing that?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Were you asking me something?
Yeah, but where's the message where they confused you for me? Or
Like
otherwise?
the lap 1, race 1. Like lap 1 on race 1, I think when I spun out, they say something about you, but maybe you were just like involved in something into turn 2. Did you hit someone on
Nope.
lap 1? Okay, so they just like probably.
I mean, I did go wide in race
Misses,
2,
yeah.
so I don't know if they're talking about that.
I mean, race 1. I'm just talking about race 1.
No, I mean the other one, the other guys. So I don't know. Well, I guess to everyone watching the live, that's about it. We will talk about it now after it ends. About if you got something to tell me or anything. Just ending the stream right now. Hope everyone enjoyed it. This was part 2 of the round 8 because I had to restart the live because of the connection was pretty bad. Thank you very much to everyone. Peter, say hi. Say bye. Something.
Say bye. Wait, bye.
Alright, that's good enough. And that's about it.